Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome to Stellaris. We're going to get started today on a campaign as space hippies. We had some straw polls to figure out what kind of campaign we were going to do, and we're hippies. We're going to be sloths in space. So we've created a sloth empire, the Slotthopian co-prosperity sphere. We live on Mother Gaia. We have wonderful ship names like VW Goom the Merciful, and VW Lasnem the Unforgiving, and VW Kajana the Swift. Planet names like Siltum's Fortress, Darmog's Frontier, Indig's Refuge. They're decent. We are a communal, weak, charismatic, social nation. Our leader is, I don't know if she's an empress. I don't know what she is at the start of the game. She's Toki. She looks fine. We're going to be on a tropical world, Mother Gaia, around the star Life Giver. We're going with Fungoid City because they look very natural. And we are fanatic pacifists, but we're also spiritual, with the government type moral democracy. The Slotthopian co-prosperity sphere is very mellow. I wonder how this is going to show up in the in-game pop-ups. Because it normally you'd see like human and then a word, or human and then a sentence. And now it's going to say mellow and then a sentence. And it's like, I think they're talking about us. If we see the word mellow, that's us. And we really don't have any choices for peaceful weapons, so we just went with a nice light show with lasers. We're going with warp travel because, you know, you can go wherever you want, man. And we're doing mollusk ships. We had some voting, and there was avian ships were very, very highly voted for, but good points that they look too much like 50s idea of the future. And it just wasn't very natural. It was all chromed up. And hippies aren't all chromed up. So we're going to be mollusks. And there we go. Our empire is ready to go. Save. Now, what kind of galaxy do we want? I was playing yesterday on a 600-star galaxy, and it takes a long time to get through that galaxy. I think I'm going to go with a small galaxy this time. So what does that do? It lowers the number of AIs from 17 to 11. And it lowers the number of fallen empires from 4 to 3. Twitch chat saying go for huge. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? 8 fallen empires? God, fine. Fine, we'll go huge. This is going to run like crap. Oh boy. The galaxy's our oyster. All right, let's go do it. Advanced AI are not fallen empires? Oh, okay. What are they then? This controls how many of the regular AI empires will start with an initial advantage in resources, tech, and pop. They do not gain any additional bonuses besides a stronger starting position. This setting does not affect fallen empires. Oh. Oh, okay. See, shows what I know. All right, so we'll have 8 advanced AIs, 29 total AIs, and a whole bunch of fallen empires, I'm sure. Large, not huge. All right, let's do large. Whatever. And for type of galaxy, you can go with a ring galaxy, which means it's a narrow band around the center. Elliptical is a very wide band around the center, but it's almost the same type of galaxy. Or you can have spiral. Let's do a spiral forearm. And let's go. I wonder what kind of starting area we have. The Slotthopian co-prosperity sphere. In the eons since the first primitive sloth communities took shape in the dense jungles of Mother Gaia, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we advanced through the technological ages, we also matured as a species. The violent and base impulses we inherited from our ancestors were done away with, and a global government was formed on the principles of peaceful coexistence. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Slothtopian co-prosperity sphere have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. All right. So we start paused, which is good for me, because I need to look around and see what the heck we have. Oh, so we are a moon of the planet Mondak's Retreat. All right, I can see that. Oh, wow, we have a lot of gas giants in our starting system here. Okay, not a lot. We have 3 gas giants. And each of them have some moons. I wonder if there's some resources here. Let's go find some resources. So for that, we need our science ship. VW Ilvok the Tenacious. Okay. Well, VW Ilvok, I'd like you to go look around and find stuff for me. Piloted by Darmel. Darmel, survey the system. Excellent. Construction ship can't really do much just yet. And our first armada, well, we start with 3 corvettes. That's like nothing. What do our corvettes look like? Oh, they're adorable. Look at those little, they're adorable. Oh, just think of how many little sloths are in there. Very slowly pressing buttons. Let's get some research going. We have Karba, Limathar, and Veltessa all ready to do research. Karba is very good at particle research. Unfortunately, there's no particle research to choose from. So we'll just start out with research speed. There you go. You are good at biology research. We could do biology. Or we could do colonization. Colonization sounds pretty good. Oh, but she's going to do biology faster, right? Yeah. But colony ships. Yeah, I got to do colony ships. And Veltessa, she's good at industry research. Well, since we have industry research available, let's do it. I'm pretty sure that means they research faster, right? Yeah, 10% faster research speed. Yeah, so she's at 12% and the other 2 are at 2% because they're not doing their specialty. Gotcha. And there we have Prime Minister Toki. She's a 4-star leader. Ooh, she is a space miner. So it's cheaper to build mining outposts. Nice. And influence +1. Cool. Election overview. Show me the next election is what, every 4 years? Every 4 years. Wow, there's no one running against Toki. They're all too lazy. They're way too lazy. All right. There's all of our leaders, all of our scientists, and our governor. There's no factions right now. Planet overview. And we're the only nation we know of. And we're the only species we know of. As we start meeting other nations and other species, we'll find them in here. We'll be able to sort them by traits and whatever type they are, how many population they have. We'll find some nice ones to make friends with. We can always, of course, design our own ships. Ooh, that looks nice. That's our constructor, right? That's a nice looking ship. And our science ship is pretty cool as well. God, seeing these ships makes me want to play EVE Online again. It really does. What kind of weapons are we using? Just small little lasers. We could change our types of weapons to 1 medium and 1 small. Not sure if that makes any sense, but we could. We could also switch over to, like, just defensive bonuses. Nah. Do I want 3 small lasers or a medium and a small? Nah, I don't really care. It's fine. Yeah, the default settings are pretty good. Now, the game is actually pretty good at updating ships automatically. So long as you have this checkbox done, it will automatically generate designs for every ship class that you research. And the nice thing about this is if you don't want it to get into the details of actually designing your ships, if you don't want to design their engines, their computers, their sensors, their weapons and defense. If you don't want to design all that, the game does it for you. And it does a pretty good job too. But you can, if you wish, customize your ships to whatever specifications you want. You can change their format, their layout, and you can change what items are on the ships. And that makes a lot of sense if you want to counter an enemy fleet that you're having trouble fighting. But we're good with this. There's no situation log at the moment. And the victory, well, there's two types of victory. There's domination, where you control 40% of all the planets in the galaxy, or conquest, where you just vassalize everyone or conquer everyone. There are 23 other independent empires in the galaxy. All right. Let's take a look at our galaxy. Oh, hey, look at that. Pretty slick. 4-armed galaxy. I like it. This is actually about where Earth is, isn't it? We're on the outer arm. Yeah, that's right about where Earth is, as far as I'm aware. Cool. I have not played on a spiral galaxy yet, so this might be fun. All right, let's go. Go research. Do the thing, Life Giver. Or do the thing, VW Ilvok the Tenacious. Yeah, the game is very pretty. All the visuals are they're just so spot on. Once we find black holes, you're just gonna ooh and ah. They're so nice. No resources yet, huh? Let's take a look at our home planet while we're doing this research. Okay, so this is Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia has a bunch of lights all over it. A bunch of nice jungles and waterways too. Look at the rotation and the clouds. Oh, it's so well done. 7 pop here now. We have 7 extra food. The planet, your starting planet always has 16 tiles as far as I'm aware. And on the surface, we have our planetary administration, a power plant, another power plant, a mining site, and a farm. We should probably build another farm over here. There you go. And let's see, up here we could do a mining site. Could start doing some research, perhaps. Or the thing is, if we do a mining site up here, it'll get rid of the farm. It'll get rid of the 1 food that he's producing. But it will give us 2 extra minerals. It's probably worth it. Because we're going to get lots of food from this site right here. And we can clear out these tiles. There are sprawling slums and industrial wastelands to clear out. It just costs us a bunch of energy and minerals to clear them out. So we'll probably not do them right away. We'll do them as our pop fills up. We have 1 defensive regiment and 4 garrisons. Garrisons are very weak and regiments are very strong. So you typically want to have, a decent mix of defense and... Oh, we found an anomaly. A leader gained a level. Scientist gained a level. Nice. What is this anomaly? Atmospheric readings from Indig's refuge do not match simulated projections. Where's this? Notice there's a go-to button on almost all these pop-ups. It's so good. Indig's refuge. Okay. It's a barren world, it looks like. Frozen world, even. And if you see at the bottom here, there's a little icon, Atmospheric Anomaly. If we click on that, we can tell our scientists to research it. So let's do that. There's a 20% risk of failure, but he's not going to fail. Super smart sloth. Yeah, go-to buttons on everything. It's like Paradox listens to their viewers. I want a go-to button on things. There it is. Go-to. It's so good. We also found some minerals, so why don't we start mining those minerals? Click our construction ship. Awesome looking ship. And let's go to this asteroid. And let's mine it. Puts up like a little 3D projection of what the little station will look like. And then as it builds, you'll see it build. Ooh, what's this? Look, go to button. Swirling shadows. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Indig's refuge face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere. Ooh, hinged or rather jointed to allow a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Darmel is yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Interesting. Adds shadow play modifier to Indig's refuge. +6 research. Wow. Wow. We're definitely going to put a research station there. And over here at this gas giant, we found a source of energy, so we can tap that for some energy too. The resources in this game are energy, which you use for upkeep, minerals, which you use for construction, and influence, which you use for moving population around between planets, and also for frontier outposts to gain land, and also for alliances and rivals. Okay, the system survey is done. So what do we have in our home system? We have a couple sources of energy. There's some engineering research to be had over here. If I double click that, we can take a look. Another frozen world, but apparently it's good for some engineering research. Oh, look at the rings on the planet, so good. And it's not perfectly horizontal either. The rings are at a tilt, aren't they? Yeah, the rings are tilted. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. I got distracted too easily. What are we looking at? 4 total energy, 2 total minerals, and 8 total science here. Not bad. Yeah, we can take a look at the edicts. What edicts are available? Let's see. So this is our government, right? We have Prime Minister Toki. We have a naval capacity of 12. And there's no modifiers right now. This is our budget window. Income, 12 energy. Energy is our economy, essentially. 12 energy. Ship maintenance, army maintenance, station maintenance, and building maintenance. Okay, so we're making a little bit of energy right now. Policies. Okay, so for policies, we are at dynamic, which means in defensive wars, we get military production efficiency plus 45%. So if we're losing a war, we don't produce much military production. We don't produce much, or we produce extra military if we're losing a war. God, goodness sake. If we're losing a defensive war, we produce more military. Okay. If we're winning an offensive war, we produce less military. Okay. There's also versatile, which would be even more. Wow. Okay. Slavery is prohibited. Purging is prohibited. Purging means you kill pops that aren't happy or whatever. Prohibited. Orbital bombardment is set to light. Orbital bombardment allows laying siege to a world without need for planet-side troops. Right. Orbital bombardment gets rid of defensive structures on planets. Migration is prohibited. Some within our empire look to the stars and wonder what kind of life they could create for themselves on a new world. Really? Prohibited migration. Unrestricted movement of a species afforded only to our primary species. All our citizens must be free to speak their own happiness wherever they so. We should probably go with free migration for this nation. If we're space hippies, we probably should have free migration. Yeah, I'm going to turn that on. Resettlement is prohibited. This policy controls whether or not we are allowed to forcibly relocate pops between planets. Okay, we'll leave that turned off for now. We can always change it later. But notice how this button is red? That means since we just changed the migration policy, we cannot change it again for another 10 years. Voting rights, primary species only. I think that's okay for now. We can always change that to let every species vote, but for now that's fine. Leadership, primary only, is probably okay for now. And our first contact protocol is peaceful. Whenever we travel the stars, there is a definite possibility of finding other life forms, and we need to have a clear stance on how to approach them. Yeah, peaceful. We haven't encountered any other species yet, so when we do, we'll reconsider whether these should be for primary species only or whether they should be for all species. We'll see. What edicts can we turn on? Information quarantine. Ethics divergence goes down. and research speed goes down. Or free thought. Ethics divergence goes up, and research speed goes up. We might as well turn free thought on and just get some more research for now. Encourages the populace to always challenge conventional wisdom. Yeah, let's go for free thought for now. We can always turn this off later. But I think it makes sense for now. And then there's always other options for specific types of research bonuses. You can go for society, physics, or engineering research. But if you do, it penalizes the other categories. So I think we're okay with just free thought for now. And our demographics, there's 8 pops on our one planet, and they're all sloths. Perfect. They're very happy. Yeah, how happy are they? They're pretty freaking happy. 92% happiness. Because we're spiritualist, communal. They're on the... Oh, they get 10% happiness for being on the capital. They like our governor, and our government type is morals and democracy, plus 10% happy. So yeah, they're just very happy. Sweet. All right, but the science ship is done. So let's go find a new system to scan. Well, the closest system's over here. Walsdiren. Let's go to Walsdiren and take a look around. And we use the warp drive technology. Specifically because it's slow and you can go anywhere you want. I kind of think that's what Hippies would do. That's why all of our fleets are called VW whatever. There we go. Okay, we're done with the mining station. Nice, nice. Okay, you go ahead and research that. Let's go build another construction thingamahoozit. Let's construct... We don't need more energy right now, but we will at some point. Let's get more research. That sounds nice.
Construction complete.
Get that 6 social research. That's so good. Oh, we found another anomaly. Let's take a look. Go to button. Oh, we found a level 2 anomaly. Strange mountain formation. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation on the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Oh, must be that. Let's take a look. 30% failure rate. Ah, you're not going to fail. You're amazing. Yeah, we'll give him a shot. 30% chance to fail. Could he fail? No, he'll succeed. He'll totally succeed. Now, each of these tasks take a certain amount of time, and if you want to know how long it's taking, just take a look down here. See, it's at 7%, 8%, 12%. It's going pretty quick. Some will take longer than others, though, especially the ones that require higher science levels. Like this one required a level 2 scientist. Some of them require like level 5 scientists, and those take a while. Come on, Darmel, don't let us down here. We're counting on you. Counting on you, Darmel. You can do it, bro. You can do it. Oh, failure. The unnatural mountain formation that was found on Walsdiren 3 turned out to be quite natural after all. Science Officer Darmel feels that it would be an unfortunate waste of resources for the VW Ilvok the Tenacious to remain here for even a second longer. That's okay. At least you found some minerals here. We missed the mountain, man. Yeah. Our energy has dropped to 0, so it's time to go tap one of these energy sources. Let's see, you're already over there, so let's tap Kortol Station, yeah. When we finished construction on the planet, what did we build? We built a farm, and we built a mine. Excellent. Ah, this guy has nothing to do. Let's see, there's energy up here. Let's unblock this, so clear it out.
System survey complete.
And we'll put a sloth on this tile, and we'll gather some energy there. System survey complete, huh? Anything interesting? Some energy and some minerals. All right. Let's grab our scientists there. And yeah, let's just go next door. Survey says. Also, look at this. All the stars, they're not directly in a plane with each other. There's a 3D aspect to this. So a lot of the stars are above or below the plane, which is kind of nice. Oh, look at this. A potential planet. Tropical. We found a tropical planet. Oh, I can't wait to have it checked out. There's two possible planets we could colonize here. One is tropical, one is ocean. The tropical one we can colonize right now. Just need to build a colony ship. And the ocean one we can't do until we research ocean planets. Oh! What did we find? We found some unusual energy readings emanating from a moon. Yeah, go for it. 22% failure chance? Yeah, you got this. It's a level 1 anomaly. He can do it. Alright, and our energy station is ready to go. Let's go tap some more energy over here. And we're done clearing out this tile. So let's go ahead and build an power plant here. There we go. And we'll put a sloth on that tile when the power plant finishes. This blue bar is pop that's growing. Oh, failure again. Oh my goodness. We failed to 30 and we failed to 22. This poor guy, Darmal, he can't catch a break. If there was an anomalous energy reading coming from Saldar 3A, they appear to be gone now. Science Officer Darmal reports that the VW Ilvad the Tenacious has detected nothing out of the sort. Darn. He'll catch a break someday, but not today. Anyway, that's going to have to do it for now. Thanks for watching. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time. We'll continue the Slotthopian co-prosperity sphere as we make friends in this wonderful galaxy. Bye-bye.